Good morning and welcome to the Some of It News. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Lilann. For our third show, we've got some fun segments, so we hope you enjoy.
First up, we have CJ Studios asking people if it's better for athletes to commit to one sport or should they try other sports while in high school.
Ready? Do you think it's better to commit to one sport or try out a few?
I think that trying out for a few is good because then you can meet new people.
Yeah. Do you think it's better to commit to one sport or try out a few different sports?
If you're talking about high school sports, and so I think multi-sport athletes are a good thing. They actually become better at the sport that they are the best at because they're using their body in different ways. So yes, multi-sport.
Do you think that club sports take away from potential talent and inflict stress?
In order to do that for a lot of sports, they have to do that travel schedule. They can't be the multi-sport kid anymore. And so I don't think it's a bad thing. They're still doing what they need to do. They're getting better at their sport. They're probably having fun doing it. I feel like if they're not having fun, if the pressure of getting to a certain level is so high, either from parents or from coaches or from even teammates, that it's starting to affect them emotionally, I think that's a bad thing. But it's just kind of the nature of the beast these days.
Ready? Yeah. Do you think it's better to commit to one sport or try your hand at a few?
Since I do too, I feel like committing to two is best, but over two would be a bit too much.
Do you play club sport, and if so, do you think they take away from potential talent and inflict stress?
I do track and horseback riding, and I feel like you put that stress on yourself so that you do well.
From a student's perspective, do you think it's better to commit to one sport or try out a few?
I can tell you from the academic perspective, we prefer a well-rounded education, not only academically but athletically as well. We would love to see a student come out and do cross country in the fall, and then maybe do wrestling or equestrian or something fun like that in the wintertime, and then in the spring do lacrosse or get involved in some of the clubs that we have here. We want people to try a lot of different things, which is why we offer electives here academically. This is a chance for you to learn about all kinds of different things. I know that OSAA, which is the governing body of our athletic departments here in Oregon, they prefer to see athletes do different things. We prefer to see someone that doesn't specialize that much and tries a whole different thing. It's just making a more well-rounded individual.
That's an interesting subject. Up next, we got a fan favorite, E&G Food Reviews, this time reviewing Taco Salsa. Let's see what they have to say about this yummy meal.
We got our food, now we're going back to Summit to review it.
Action. Today, me and Grant are here reviewing the horchata from Taco Salsa. It's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah. So first, it's very flavorful. It got that nice cinnamon taste.
So I'm gonna try it now. Let's see what I think. Very good. I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10, right?
A 9 out of 10.
If you're in the area and are thirsty, I definitely recommend going to get an horchata.
Audio Jungle.
So I got that carne asada burrito from Taco Salsa. Let's give it a try. Wow, it's very good. Very flavorful. The meat's excellent.
My turn. First impressions, it's dripping with very weird looking juice, but that means it's juicy, so that means it's gonna be good. So let's see. It was very yummy. I would definitely recommend this.
And I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. That's how much I like it.
And out of 10, I'd go with Grant, and I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Yum! Taco Salsa is open from 6:30 a.m. to 3 a.m. So you better head over now and try it. Now we have Ebola talking to a few April babies.
Okay, when is your birthday?
My birthday is April 14th.
April 27th.
April 26th.
April 28th.
It's April 1st.
What is your favorite birthday memory?
Your birthday memory?
When I was 7, I went to a jumpy house with a whole bunch of my friends, and we had ice cream cake, I believe. And that was cool.
When I turned 18, I went to New Zealand with my best friend.
Probably just eating cake with my family.
Probably last year, I just like hung out with my friends and my family. It was great. It was just like little.
And what did you do for your birthday this year?
I am going to Palm Springs for the weekend with my best friend.
This year I stayed home and took a nap.
This year, we are going to my grandparents' house, me and my friends, and she has like a loft up there, like a second house, so we're all just gonna spend the night there.
Probably my birthday memory this year because I went to Mexico for my birthday with all my friends.
Happy birthday! I will be bringing you a recurring segment where I talk to seniors about their favorite senior year memories.
I am Taylor Wepper. I am the president of Interact Club at Summit High School, which is, if you don't know, the biggest club in Summit. And my favorite memory is really all year, but we put on a daddy-daughter dance with Rotary Club of Bend in February, and that was such a blast, and it was a huge success, and it was super fun. It was a full day that we spent on a Saturday in February, just like we set up in the commons the whole morning, and then we had everybody come for the afternoon, and it was great, so it was super fun.
My name is Paige Leonardo. Gosh, oh my god, okay, this is an emotional one for me actually. I think it's gonna be dance team competition. We were at Thurston High School, and I realized this might be the last performance of dance team ever. And so like, we huddle before every game, and so I huddled everyone together, and they were like, oh, do you have to huddle right now? Like, they were like anxious because you're about to perform in front of like a bunch of people and like compete, and they were nervous for it because like no one had competed before. And I was like, guys, this is gonna be the last time we're performing together this year. And everyone started just like got like really emotional, and like I started crying, and like I don't know, it was really sweet because like on one hand like we were together, you know, as like a group, and like we knew that like we had our ups or downs, and we'd failed, we succeeded together, and this was like the last time we were gonna be together fully, and things are changing so much next year for dance team too, and it was kind of like, it was like this beautiful moment of like transition and togetherness and joy, and yeah, I think probably my favorite senior memory so far.
Great, thank you.
Of course.
Time goes by fast. Finally, we have a shout out to the artists who were celebrated at the Scholastic Art Awards competition.
beautiful, and I'm free and windswept. But first,
Summit would love student artists to consider submitting their work in the fall of 2023. That's all for now. Go Storm!